That's cool. I finally finished eating most of my food.
Last session, the avant-garde continued their trek northward to the continent of Draconis. There, they found a small river with strange filaments creeping up and out of the landmass itself, spreading through the water. They decided to ride along the river as far north as they could go, until suddenly the filaments decided to stop them, freezing the river around them. There was a strange, almost goat or sheep like sound that echoed through the dark night, and suddenly you heard the baying and laughter of gnolls off in the distance. You engaged them before they actually approached the ship and had a pretty one sided battle. One of the gnolls seemed to escape via a gate spell. However, one gnoll on the brink of death was spared by all of you, and you have now captured it. You've brought it aboard the spice rack and have placed it in your carriage, awaiting an interrogation. That's where we begin the session.
Does anyone speak no?
I I have been thinking about this. I have telepathic bond, but he has to be willing. But I can also charm him.
Well, gnolls speak like broken common, don't they? Didn't these guys speak common?
I don't think they said one word in common.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm imagining things again.
They mostly just
You should-
laughed at you.
Yeah, and then they laughed because they were dying.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, technically I can cast telepathic bond, but I'd have to charm them first so they'd be willing creatures. I don't think he'd be willing to let me cast magic on him.
I'm going to assume not. And Cindy has comprehend languages through him, but that doesn't allow her to speak Knoll, though.
I don't.
Yeah, it's not us knowing what he's saying, it's him knowing
But-
what we're saying.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Does anyone on the ship know how to speak Knoll?
The crew just so happened to have picked up a gnoll passenger about a month ago.
We didn't speak about
What
it.
a coincidence!
Hold up. Let me roll the die real fast. I like leaving this to chance. Okay. You could do that. I will say there is one person on the ship who does speak Null.
Oh. Never hurts to ask.
Yeah, and it's Pim Gimpam.
Of course, it's
It
him.
would be Pim.
Fuck.
It would be.
So he is
What a
also
guy.
going to need someone to translate the language that he speaks, which is Ancient Grimolian.
It's
I
similar.
can't,
It was
Pim
similar
might
to
be
Giant,
willing-
wasn't it?
Pim might be willing for telepathic bond.
He would.
Did you say once that it was similar to Giant? The ancient chameleon?
Not really.
Hmm.
No.
So I just
Maybe it was a different language. I don't know.
I hook
It
us
has a
all
lot
up.
of, it has a lot of kennings, so like it's similar. It's kind of similar to like Norse-ish.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, so Seer's plan is to telepathic bond with Pim, then have Pim speak, and you would understand through Pim's thoughts, right? That's
Yeah,
that's-
well my idea is to connect all of us telepathically with Pim.
Well, that would
Just
work.
because I can. It's 8 willing creatures.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then
if
that
it
way you
works.
can all kind of do your interrogations and
Yeah.
you can still translate.
Yeah. It's only one layer of translation instead of 2.
Fair enough.
Sounds like
Or
plan to
I
me.
could charm the knoll and cast telepathic bond on him that way, which is
If he
That-
stops being willing, would it cut off?
it doesn't.
If he's willing when it starts, probably not.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
'cause
at- I never had that situation, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, because it's literally just it's just a telepathic bond. It drops if I drop it, or the 8 hours runs up. Oh, the 1 hour. Sorry.
All right. Well, either one works for me.
I guess it's just, do we want that layer of translation, or do we want?
I kind of
just
like
go
the
straight for
aspect
it.
of you charming him.
Yeah. I can do that. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have the thing? Yeah, I can spend. I can use a bardic inspiration on unsettling words to give him a d6 minus his next saving throw, charm him, and then cast telepathic bond on all of us.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So he has to make a save because he would be unwilling.
Yes, but he needs to subtract a number
What
that
number?
I need to roll right now. I would love to tell you.
Also, what saving throw is this? Wisdom.
14. I believe it is charisma. Wait, no. It should be wisdom.
It's probably
Maybe it wasn't.
Yeah. It's wisdom.
Okay, so he has
A DC 17 minus 4. So
Okay.
his not the DC 17, his roll is minus 4.
I got you. So does a -3 pass?
Damn. Negative 30.
Holy shit, he rolled a 2.
He rolled a 1.
He rolled a
Yeah, it's a -4, right?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Shit,
Yeah.
I miscalculated. I'm so bad at math. But wow.
Not much better.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Unless you go into infinite numbers.
Immediately, he's broken, and you immediately get this telepathic link
Yeah.
that you can share because he's charmed by you.
I have to spend 10 minutes casting it because it's a ritual. But yeah, the
Fair
charm lasts for an hour. I
Okay.
thought this through.
Fair enough. Yeah, he just becomes very friendly. He just starts like creating like these short grunts and like cackles, as if he's just
Great.
talking to you, just like chatting you up. But you just can't understand him. You see Pim just kind of standing off on the side, just watching you like work away as this Knoll is just talking to
Yeah.
really no one.
Saying who knows what.
Mm-hmm. But eventually, it you get the telepathic bond. It takes a second for this creature to realize what this means. You see, he still talks for a few moments as you begin to speak to him in his mind, and then seems to realize that he can now speak to you without all the cackling and laughter.
Does he not laugh inside his head?
No,
Whoa.
that's part of their language is the cackling.
That's
Satan.
understandable, but like I didn't think about that.
So you just hear, "This is weird."
Well, I wanted us to be able to understand each other. Is anyone else in here with me?
Oh,
Everyone.
I'm here.
Did we bring him out?
Yeah, I think we're
Where
all
am
in.
I?
It's 8 people.
Okay.
I believe he makes probably 7. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm like, I don't want to be alone.
Yeah, you can-
She's kind of
you probably get
Why
8
he's more
with
scared of
chat.
you than you are him.
Huh?
I said he's more scared of you than anything else. Don't act like
Still.
Sears is terrifying. Ew.
She does not think of herself as terrifying. She's too busy
Yeah.
being terrified.
Yeah, but the world knows. All right.
That's
Anyways,
not even true. She doesn't look scary.
You
that's
see
the worst ones.
he still shakes and shivers, just looking at all of you, and you can see like a slight smile whenever his eyes meet Sears, but he's very scared.
All right. So, why'd you attack us?
We were whittled to
By who?
what?
the hunger of the great beast.
As in your appetite, or something that was trying to eat you told you to?
It's just we had to. We had to.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Hey,
Always.
Pim. Go grab some food.
Please?
Zagadorume tatayal. And he walks off. Comes back with a small like plate of just meats. Like a bunch of just cured meats.
Oh, he'll love
I-
that.
I'll take it. Walk it
Eat
over.
it
I'll
in
put
front
it
of him.
You're right. Oh.
Are you hungry?
I take off one
Hey,
piece.
so am I. Num num.
I take off one piece. I just toss it to him.
You see, he catches it and opens his mouth, and it's strange. As you see, he like goes to put it in his mouth. You almost see like a miniature jaw inside, just wraps around the meat as he then puts it inside and then swallows it.
Wait.
He's a
what?
xenomorph.
Right?
There's like a sideways section of teeth that grabs it as his main mouth closes.
Is that normal?
He has dual
Definitely not.
rows of teeth?
Definitely not normal. You see, he just like chews it and swallows heavily. That's so good.
All right, so we know as characters that that's not normal.
That's
I
not
mean,
how
you-
gnolls are supposed to work.
You and Belric, most off, probably have met many gnolls. You probably don't like them, but you definitely know that they are normal. They only have one mouth.
Okay, so this is definitely some fuckery. Okay.
Yes.
All right, I think I'm starting to get what you mean by hunger. I'll say this out loud because I know you can't understand it. Something's wrong with these gnolls. Here's a second mouth.
Yes, I noticed that, but I don't know enough about gnolls to know if it was normal or not.
It's definitely not, unless you've seen any Belric.
Nope, it's my first time seeing one like that.
All right.
Can I have some more?
That's.
I'm so hungry.
I toss him another piece.
This time you see as he like holds it in his hand, as he opens his mouth, you can see this other section of teeth just extends out and then like twists and grabs the meat and then pulls it in. So good.
When did this hunger start for you?
Months ago, we got so hungry.
Is the rest of your pack the same way? Feeling the hunger?
Yes. The beast is
Do you
showing
know
us
what caused
true
it?
hunger. The great beast.
The great beast did this to you.
It's showing us true hunger.
Did you want the hunger or not?
No, but we must abide.
Where is this great beast?
Everywhere. All around us. Watching over all of us.
Good question.
Yes.
What was the weird stuff surrounding Haster back in Kalos? Or yeah, back in Kalos.
Weird stuff surrounding Haster.
Yeah, the stuff that happened because of him. It was, I forget exactly what it was. It had something to do with his twins. I think it was just the Mind
Haster.
Flayers.
n- Well, no. I think Haster was. I know it involved the Mind Flayers, but I don't think like Haster was the Mind Flayers.
No, I know Haster was not the Mind Flayers because Haster is like he was a weird,
Yeah.
like the King in Yellow type guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
He's a what's what I want to call him, like a an old one, very
yeah.
old one. Um, but I know the twins were just Haster wanted to bring what chaos or something to the plane.
Yeah, it was some kind of like weird eldritch horror. So I wanted to ask, does this Noel's like weird body parts remind me of that at all?
Make
Given that I was studying his shit.
make a history check.
Okay.
Because I think the main thing is the beast is, or the hunger. He said it's the beast that causes the hunger.
Yeah, but it's like all of it put together is
Yeah, interest. Yeah,
it's a 22.
22. You piecing together your knowledge based on eldritch horrors does come up with an idea. There is a mythical eldritch horror called the Great Beast. Um, it is said to be a large. Um, hold up. It's been seen before as a colossal monstrosity. Um, the consensus of descriptions describes a towering, shadow-wreathed figure as tall as the tallest cathedral spire. Its head is described as an enormous deer skull crowned with ever-branching antlers. Its elongated, emaciated, human-like body moves with unnatural grace when it is not stopping to destroy any living thing in its path.
Can you send that in the chat, please?
Um,
Damn. Okay.
I would have to type that out. I will send you a photo of a
Okay, that's good
reference
enough.
of what it looks
Sound rad as hell. I just want to put that out there.
like.
Yeah. This is terrifying.
That's metal.
That is the Great Beast. That is like a general depiction in artwork.
Ooh,
Fuck.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I may or may not have a poster of
nice.
Ooh.
I knew
Um,
something seemed familiar.
this. It is a legend. It's not talked about often, and it's very rare. Um, it is said to corrupt. It is a corruptive entity, and is also said to be a harbinger of end times.
Of course
Love
it
a
is.
harbinger of end times. Never too many of those.
Never.
Ah,
All right. Did you share this with her?
Fuck. I don't know if I want to share it in front of this Noel.
Well, remember, like he can't understand common, so
That's true.
yeah, all you do is speak out loud.
Actually, I want to
Yeah.
make. Can I make an insight check on this guy? Does he actually not understand common, or is he pretending he doesn't?
Make an insight check.
Okay.
I could just ask him. I'm sure if I asked him, he'd tell me very nicely if he did or not.
25.
25. He doesn't understand all common. He probably understands like broken pieces. Like certain words would probably he would probably know certain words only.
Okay.
Like the Great Beast.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. Good to know.
Probably know like hunt.
I
stuff
figured
like
it was something like that. Like he could understand part of what we're saying, but not like
Yeah.
conjunctions and contractions and
Yeah, I don't
Euph-
think.
euphemisms.
Yeah, I don't think Sir would want to share this in front of the knoll. My gut instinct paranoia being right again. But does Faraday share that this
Yeah,
is
for
a
sure.
thing? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I don't think Seer says anything, but I think she's very visibly had a realization. She's not hiding that.
Okay. Um. Does she stop us from talking to him temporarily, or she just doesn't? Or
No,
kinda
she
stops?
doesn't stop you. It's just that she's very clearly had a revelation.
It's obviously she's
Revelation.
figured something out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it's.
Weird. Okay, weird question. As you're
Mhm.
describing this to your party members, do you say the name?
No, she hasn't described it yet.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to stay in front of the
Okay.
knoll.
Got it.
It's just that I think
Sorry.
everyone can tell that Seer has figured something out. She's not saying what just yet.
I got
All
it.
right. Are you going to have any more? Are any more going to come attack us?
He looks slightly confused.
Or we're going to be hunted?
We are no more.
That was all of you.
Yes. Our hunger was great. We were the strongest. We're the only ones to survive.
All right. I'll be back. I'll have more questions. And I toss him the rest of the meat.
Oh, you watch him. Roll a d12 for me. Actually.
Oh my.
Okay. As you throw him the meat, you see he just begins to eat it up. And you all feel like this strange reverberation for just a moment. And you look back towards the knoll as you hear this strange, like, popping sound. As you watch 3 eyes
Fuck.
emanate from the back of his head on stalks.
I was
And
trying to be nice.
He just gains 3 eyes and continues to eat. He eats all of it.
I really want to nervously smile and wave.
And you just see like these 3 extra eyes just like hovering out, like floating around his head, connected to these
Oh my
stalks from the back
God.
of his skull.
Oh my god.
And strangely, Gamesh, you're pretty sure there's a glint in these eyes. And you think he might have extra vision now. It reminds you of when you activate some of your abilities that the axe has given you.
Fucker just got true sight.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. We should not feed him anymore.
I was trying to be nice. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I thought he was just like have an insatiable hunger. This shit.
I had a
turned
bad feeling the first time you fed him and his mouth started moving. Oh,
Yeah, he
I hate
finishes his
that.
food and just looks at you, Gamesh, with 5 eyes at the moment and just thanks you profusely.
Yeah. Hey, Sif.
Uh-huh.
We need to discuss something really fast. If he does anything crazy, just blow the whole fucking card up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but until he
Alright.
does anything crazy, don't open the door, please.
And don't feed him anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
And then if Asa looks and she'll just be like, "Oh, he has 5 eyes."
Yeah, she'll be like, they're bad at telling me what's going on.
She's seen weirder.
I'm
Has
sure,
she
but like,
though?
She probably has. She's been out on the
put
ocean
it,
for a while.
I was put it this way. Remember, the last time she saw it, it had two eyes in the front. Now it has three eyes in the back.
Yeah.
It's
That are
definitely
on
startling, but like at this point,
Oh
she's seen
man!
some shit.
All right.
Can we go to like the captain's room?
You can go to the deck of the
Yeah.
ship. Yeah, sure
She's
thing.
not one to
Or your
body
room.
shit,
Yeah,
guys.
like a room.
Yeah.
So we're not near other people.
Yeah, you easily go to your room, your captain's chambers.
And I'm gonna leave Poppet outside to deter any eavesdroppers.
Okay.
And like as soon as like we close the door, what the fuck was that?
Okay, so I kind of realized something when we were talking to him. Remember when we were back in Kalos and we were dealing with the king in yellow?
Yeah.
So the great beast is kind of like him.
Oh my fucking gosh. Are we about to deal with another tentacle dragon?
The tentacle dragon was not Haster. First of all.
Well, he had something to do with it though. He was there.
Okay, whatever. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. The Great Beast is apparently a colossal monstrosity when it takes corporeal form. I don't know. Confusing. Anyways, supposedly it corrupts things and is a harbinger of the end times.
This seems not great.
Yeah.
I was like, Gabesh is like kind of rubbing his temples. We came here to fight fucking dragons.
So,
All right, look. The Knolls said there aren't any more Knolls left, except for him and the one that got away. I don't know what that
at
means
least
about
the ones he
this
knows about.
beast. Well, he said they're the only ones that survived, though. So if I had to guess, I think they ate each other.
Yeah, that would be my guess too.
But no, that doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't other things that have had this influence on them, though.
Which is
Oh my gosh, what if one of the dragons has?
that would be really, really bad.
You're telling me. Okay, all right. So, do you know anything else about this beast? Size that it's
No.
round, or you just know kind of the?
It's an entity of corruption and the harbinger of doom. That's all I know.
All right.
And it's really, 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 really big. Supposedly. Maybe.
All right. Well, there's no way that it just started talking to them. There had to be something that influenced it, or was like the communication point.
So last time we were in Kalos, Haster appeared to me in a dream.
Yeah, but he was already influencing others. Like, where did it?
But I saw the
Again.
sign.
Yeah. So is it possible there's another sigil somewhere that?
Maybe. It could not be a sigil. It might be specific to the entity themselves.
It could be just because
We don't really know anything.
Yeah, we don't. All right.
We
So-
could ask the Knoll if anything strange happened around the time the hunger came.
Yeah, what he said about? What,
He
was it 3 months ago?
said,
Did we say 3 months ago?
I believe he said a month.
A
No, he said
month ago?
months.
He just said
It was
months.
just-
Or
it
the
was-
months.
Like he didn't
Months.
set a specific amount.
It was just months. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
many
think he
moons.
knows the passage of time very well.
No, he's an Arctic knoll.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Was the sun up last time?
I think the sun was out. All right. So we still need to ask him about the moss on the water.
Yeah. And now we need to ask him if
Uh,
anything strange happened when the hunger started coming, so we know what to look out for, because what if it happens to us?
yeah. So what? So honestly, we need to say did when the hunger began, did you come in contact with anything or find something?
Yeah.
Right. All right. So,
Okay.
mesh. All right. So
So here's the thing.
I can.
Now that we've started feeding him, what if he gets angry when we don't?
We'll kill him. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not too complicated. That's not the part I'm worried about.
Yeah, but all of that information.
Yeah, I mean, look, I love to have it too, but I'm not about to get eaten so he can grow 4 more eyes.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Okay.
I just want to fight some dragons at this point.
It's
I
I
feel
fine.
like
don't
I've
know that I want to fight dragons. The one that came kind of wrecked our shit.
Yeah. It's fine. It'll be fine. He's still charmed for.
How long has it been since I charmed him?
probably what 20 minutes maybe.
Probably 20 minutes, yeah.
Okay, he still has 40 minutes left of being charmed.
Sears a stopwatch for specifically charming purposes.
I have
Alright.
Poppet counting.
Papa just tapping his beak on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to see his little freaky eyes, but I don't have a choice.
You don't have to come back.
I know I don't have to, but I do have to. It's one of those things.
All right.
Let's go talk to our corrupted Knoll.
We never did ask his name. Do gnolls have names?
Yeah, they're usually very basic names, though.
Okay.
Oh, like Jeff
We
and
still
Steve.
ask.
Yeah, this guy's name is
My
Jeff.
name
Cannibal
it's John.
Jeff. Cannibal John.
This is arsonist Robert.
This adjective with basic ass name.
Yeah.
All right,
Grand theft larcenist Joshua.
Joshua.
So you head back to your knoll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Head back to our corrupted Knoll.
You guys come back, and Asif has been. She made like she's basically playing paper football, but mostly she's just flicking pieces of paper at him.
The eyes.
Did you
dodge
open the
paper
door?
footballs.
Or are the windows just permanently open?
Yeah, she's trying to shoot them like between the eye stalks, like through the window.
There is the creepiest smile on his face, and you do hear his like strange hyena laughter, like.
Is there anything coming through the telepathic bond?
Just this is fun. Just like
Okay.
weird, like mundane, just regular things.
All right, good. He's not
I think
scary.
he's just a guy, but he's kind of weird.
Yeah, this is okay. We can
And
be
like
okay with
maybe a
guy.
cultist.
We can be okay with a guy. I don't know what we're gonna do with him after this except kill him, but we can be okay with a guy.
You should feed him more.
I as a person, as a player, I want to so bad.
So bad, right? I don't wanna say,
Like-
like, what else if we give him like what if we give him some crazy shit and he'll
Oh! What if we feed him the zombie inside of my bag?
I'm saying.
Oh.
But then the character in me is like, okay, I don't want to see him grow any more eyes.
Yeah, and the
you can only grow
character
so
is
many
like,
eyes.
This
It's almost
character is
like
like, how
Magic Berries.
dangerous is he going? Like, it's implied that he ate his friends, so how long until he eats us?
I mean,
It's
that's never gonna happen.
untrustworthy.
'Cause he'll die long before that happens.
Yeah, but still, I don't want to risk him attacking me. Why not kill him first? You know?
Yeah, of course. All right. What's your name?
Yeah, sorry about our impoliteness.
Oh, you're fine. You can call me Thin Snotface.
Thin
Finn
Snot.
Snotface. Can I call you Finn?
Yes.
Great.
Can I call you Snotface?
Yes.
Told you, they're really simple.
He has a 6 intelligence.
Like I said, very simple.
So he's like, I am being polite for politeness sake.
All right. Nice, Nutface. Do you know what the moss is on the water?
Yes.
What is it?
That is the essence of the great beast from his champion.
Who's its champion?
I've only heard his call, but sometimes he speaks to us. He called us. And, he was really the one who ordered us earlier.
That's probably what we heard. Sound like a goat.
Yes.
Figured. All right. So, about this hunger,
Are you
when
gonna
it
feed me?
started, that depends if you're helpful.
Yes. Yes.
When it started, did you find something? Did you come in contact with something?
Any strange dreams or
Symbols, objects?
any food that might have been odd?
No, we just drank from the well.
Okay.
What well?
He just points down the well
Like in the direction.
of the river that you're on.
So the river's the well.
Yeah.
Is-
That's what
okay.
he's calling it. And once we did, that's when we started hearing and feeling the hunger.
And before you drank from the well this last time, did you usually drink from there with no ill effect?
Yes.
Okay.
Did it start when the the moss
it's
start?
the best water. Our sorcerers told great stories of its origin deep in a forest.
That's in. I'm pretty sure for us that's called the. What was it?
The Great Well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is called the Great Well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here, bring it to the map.
I forgot. I forgot it was called the Great Well. I don't know what else in my head I was thinking.
I've
Ignore
only
me.
heard stories of, well, what the well leads to.
Me too. Only heard of certain things. Ugh. Whoa. Has this seemed like he's lied at all?
He seems pretty honest. He seems pretty hungry.
Damn. I regret charming him.
Because he's not that bad of a guy. He's just corrupted.
I don't
mean,
like
your
the fact
charm is definitely already helping. Like he didn't want to talk, but your charm is opening up.
I know, but it disturbs me that he has a good opinion of me right now. He won't for very much longer.
Well, he has a good opinion of Gamesh as well.
Yeah. Gosh,
I
bet
look
him.
at. All right. I just turn my back to him a little bit, and I'll say this out loud. So what now?
Um, we haven't asked about dragons.
All right, I'll let you lead the charge.
Oh, okay.
And then I guess through the telepathic bond.
Hey Finn. Have you seen any dragons around?
Not since we scared them from the Great Well.
Okay.
Wait, you scared the dragons off from the Great Well.
The the champion of the beast.
What does this champion look like?
I've never seen him. I've just heard him in my mind.
All right.
Other than ordering you to attack us, what else does this champion say?
He wants us to feast. To feed the hunger. To drink deep from the well. And give everything to it.
I'll say this out loud. So basically, it just gives them an insatiable amount of hunger.
It's like it, yeah.
All right, so we know what the water and the moss is. We know what caused the hunger. We know there's a champion. We know the dragons have been scared off by this champion. Uh, and we know this curse has definitely caused some crazy effects on these gnolls.
Yup.
Is there anything else that we?
Can't think of anything else that we need to know right now. Why did Cinti need to go to the Great Wall again? To plant
For
the
her
heart
what? Yeah, for her wedding.
for
Just
her,
for
Wedding
yeah,
fun.
for
ceremony.
her wife.
Yeah, for her
she's
wife.
she's renewing her vows.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, actually, this is her doing her first vows, cause
oh yeah, this is the ceremony.
yeah, this is the full blown ceremony.
I'm so happy Cinti decided to bring us with her.
I am saying I'm glad she thought we were worthy of
I
being here during
know.
her journey of love.
Yeah, I'm so honored.
I, I just like how we kind of force this on her. Cindy didn't really have a choice. Oh, you're getting married.
Yeah. Cinti's just like, huh?
I guess. Cindy, don't let us peer pressure you into love. Don't go into a marriage you're
No,
not ready
actually,
for.
do let us. She's
Just,
a
just, lis-
fae. It's the only
just,
type of love she's comfortable with.
just listen to us. We know what's best. Just go
Yeah.
ahead.
Take one for the team, Cinti.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
I can't think of anything else either. Oh, what do we do with him now?
Well, there's three options. Option one, obviously, is we kill him.
Yeah.
Option two, we can keep him captured, but we don't know how long that'll work.
Yeah.
And we don't know if we should feed him or if we
We've-
shouldn't. Because if we don't feed him, he might go
Yeah.
berserk. But if we do feed him, he might get stronger
He
than
might
we.
go berserk.
Yeah, with more power.
Yeah.
Or third, we could potentially release him.
Could.
He said as far as he knows, that little pack was.
Everyone's dead.
But if that champion comes a calling, he might come a looking.
Yeah. My brain says kill him, but my gut says release him.
All right.
But I want to ask what he plans on doing if we release him.
That's actually yeah. So go ahead.
Hey Finn,
He likes you.
after you get out of here, this here being the ship, of course, what are you gonna do?
I'm so very hungry. I'll find something to eat, I think.
Okay.
You gonna try to attack us?
Your friends.
Okay.
Plus,
For charm person, does they get hostile, or is that was just the cantrip thing? I think
Yeah, I think that's just friends.
that's friends. Right.
Yeah.
Charm person
I
doesn't.
mean, they only regard you as a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah. Well, no, but in friends, the cantrip, they'll be hostile afterwards.
Oh
sometimes.
yeah. The creature knows it was charmed by you.
Yeah, but I mean, but I didn't charm him. I just fed him. I was nice. So hopefully that gives
I
me some
only
chance.
charmed him to talk to him.
I'm just saying, like but he's simple. He may not like it.
And I stood there threateningly.
Yeah. To be fair, we will actually have 10 minutes of telepathic bond after the charm wears off. So I guess we'll
Yeah.
see.
All right. Listen, Snotface. That's his name. Listen, that's his
Yeah,
name.
it is. And it's not
That's his
Fizz.
name.
It's a very
It's not
noble
Fizz.
name.
I need you to listen up.
You've been helpful. I don't want to kill you, but I need you to understand. If we let you go, and you try to come hunt us down again, it will be slow and painful.
I understand. You showed me mercy. I appreciate it.
I look at Seer.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying?
Make an insight check.
I'd also like to do this.
26. For once, I roll a good insight.
26.
Damn.
Verdir and Seer are in sync.
Hey, we
You-
also
you
have
get
the
the
same
sense.
modifier.
Oh my god.
Even though he is like very hungry and whatever this thing is that's going on with him is clearly not good, you did spare him. You fed him. And he seems pretty honest, you know. He was about to die, and then you spared him, so he seems pretty honest.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that we killed everyone else. He'll probably eat their bodies that we left. No, since he took the bodies. Never mind.
Yeah. Not the one in the hole though.
Oh, not the one in the
Yeah.
hole, though.
I mean, if he's willing to climb down a 100-foot ravine,
He will.
Yeah. He's hungry.
I feel you, but damn.
Hunger makes you do crazy things. Like
Cocoa for
cannibalism.
Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, Seer approves.
I look at everybody else.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Oh, Belger will say, I think I might have a way of maybe curing him of this hunger, but I won't be able to do it till tomorrow.
Okay. How
Yep.
do you feel about that, Finn?
We can make the hunger go away, possibly.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Who?
Whoever wants to. It's between the three of you. All three of you kind of mentioned
I'll-
this, so.
I'll do it.
I
Yeah,
have
little miss.
I have
you
greater
can't roll low.
restoration prepared.
Is that what you were
That's
gonna
an
do?
18.
No, I was
like
going to
you
use a
can't-
different spell.
Well, you have disadvantage. Oh
No,
no,
I
it can't
know.
be lower than 10.
Yeah, it can't be lower than 18.
Were you gonna go for remove curse, Belric?
Yep, but I don't have it prepared today.
Yeah.
Um,
I have Greater Restoration, which does remove a curse.
He shakes his
Might
head
be able
no. He doesn't
Okay.
seem to want it.
He doesn't want the hunger gone.
I kind of want to see how it would been if I roll, but I'm not gonna do that to myself. Cause I already use sorcery points and shit. But okay.
Yeah.
Um.
Sorry.
Do
It's
I-
no, it's cool. Like I'm glad. It's cool. It is what it is sometimes. All right.
I mean,
Do I get another meal before I go?
yeah. I don't see why not.
You can't eat it on the ship though. I'll give it to you, but you still have to go.
Okay, okay.
Hey Pim,
Da.
mind go grabbing another plate for me.
It's too freaky to look at while gotta go.
Thank you.
Yeah, he comes back. This time, he's not gonna make anything fancy. He literally just gets like
Raw
Probab-
meat.
Hot
pretty much-
dogs.
It looks like it's probably like 2 steaks that were getting a little moldy. He could probably still
Mhm.
cut them off, like with some of the moldy bits, but
He's not going. He's really not gonna care.
yeah, he hands it to Yugamesh.
I open up the carriage door.
Finn steps out.
Come on. Then I lead him up to the deck.
Yeah, he'll follow you. This like 6-foot knoll.
Once we get to the deck and we get to however we're going to get him down, I guess
He'll
we'd
just-
be
Climb down.
all right. I hand him the food.
And he just immediately like thanks you, and then turns, and you just see him just gobble away. Roll me a d12.
He's rolling 12.
Yes.
Roll 2 more d12s.
Oh no! What have I done? 1 and 2.
Terrifying. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. He said what?
Oh no.
Turns into a Tarrasque.
I'm so excited.
You see him beginning to walk off. As he's like chewing on the steaks, there is this vibration. Gamesh, make a perception check.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
This vibration just radiates the air, almost ionizing it. And all your hairs stand on end. And
Oh.
you see a flash and look upwards and just see curled on the mast of the ship looking down at the knoll is the great beast just staring down at the knoll. You see a flash from its skeletal deer-like empty skull eyes, and you see the knoll shakes violently, and you see bursting from its like right shoulder, you see another knoll head appears. Immediately you see it turns 360 and just starts chomping back towards you, and you see the knoll is fighting his own body to avoid going in your direction. You can see this other knoll head clearly wants to kill you.
Can I
All right.
cast Gust of Wind to push it away from us?
Sure.
Is it already off the ship or is it on the
Yeah,
ship
he's
still?
on the ice.
Yeah, I'll Gust of Wind him, trying to wipe them out.
Strength save.
Blower time.
What's your DC?
20.
Yeah, you push him 15 feet away with that. He slides on ice. He literally just slides right off the ice onto like the actual solid ground. As he gets there,
Waste anchor!
um,
No, we're still stuck.
Fuck.
Interesting.
Never mind.
Wait, what?
Basically, all I need to know if he gets back up and charges again.
As you see, this head is just like gnashing to try to, just like it seems hell bent on killing Ganesh. You watch as in the dark light of this night, you see a shifting motion come from his shadow in the moonlight. And you see Finn looks back at you with a worried expression as he has his second head, his 3 eyes going above his head. And then you watch suddenly his middle head bursts. And he falls to the ground dead. As you see a shadowy specter standing where he was once standing, looks back towards you, and just walks off into the darkness.
I look back up at the mass. Is the
It's gone. Yeah, so he created a shadow that kills him, or that can attack anyone, and it just kills him because he's the closest, and he just walks off. And then, yeah, second head. Yeah, so Finn is dead.
I liked Finn.
Yeah, he got unfortunate. I was wishing for wings.
I should have cast Greater Restoration on him.
You can cast Revivify.
Nah.
Gamesh will jump down. Well, not jump down, but climb down.
Mm-hmm.
He'll walk over to Finn's body.
Okay.
Sets it on fire.
No, he's that
Burn the
would be one thing.
disease.
Gamesh will just say, "You may have been a little bloodthirsty, no, but you deserve better than that." And I'll use mold earth to excavate some dirt, pick his body up, place it in the ground, cover it up.
Fair enough. Even if the shadow didn't kill him, he would have had a tough life with a second head.
Yeah, I would have.
That which seeks to kill all living things.
Oh, lovely. Even him?
That
Well,
was my initial thought, but then also I'm like, well, the Spectre's probably just gonna kill him because the Spectre is
Yeah,
not tied
so-
to him at all.
Oh
So-
man,
Damn.
I was so hoping. There was a couple interesting ones. There's one if he reaches 0 hit points, he just explodes in a shower of gore.
Oof.
Or the Blood Wings.
The blood wings would have been cool. I really wish I could have looked at some of his eyes to see if they had any magical effects.
they
But
probably
that might
did.
be too much.
Rest in peace, Finn. As
Can I go grave digging tonight?
Undo my hard work.
You'll never know.
Just undo my hard work. But after I
my
bury
secret.
him, it'll be my secret. I'll climb back aboard. And the moss is still holding the ship in place.
Yeah.
Like,
Is-
is it possible
is
for
it
the ship to
s-
turn around and leave, or is it stuck where it is?
well, it's not really that it's stuck in place from the moss. It's just that the ice has now grown around it.
Okay. But like, I mean, like, regardless, like, would it be possible?
I
right
could.
now, no.
I could do
No.
something silly.
Oh no.
I
How
could
silly are we
cast
talking?
Firestorm and melt the ice.
I
Yeah.
have a question. Is it still
That's-
nighttime?
It's the
Yeah. the
only
moon's out.
fire spell
So
Aesith
do we
had.
think maybe it only works in the daytime?
I do also have Shatter, which would
something
just
about the
break
sun?
ice.
I don't know. When it started encroaching around the ship, was it still? Yeah, it was night. Cause wait, did the Knolls
Yeah.
attack us at night?
Yeah,
Or do we?
I believe so. Right? Am I
It was-
insane or did the Knolls?
It was night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, it's
heard
possible.
a strange, like, goat-like baying, and then the knoll howls in the distance.
So it's possible. And that's when the ice started to form around us.
That's when the moss stopped pulling back ice and allowed the,
Okay.
moss to go up.
So it's possible that the champion just wants us dead.
Well, I mean, given who it follows, I think once everybody did.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
It seems to have trapped us specifically, unless this only works in the daytime. But the Knoll did say it was the champion's essence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
feast.
so what do we want to do? We can try to wait till morning and see if that's the case. Asif can cast Firestorm and see if she doesn't blow the ship up.
Or shatter. I can shatter the ice specifically just to break it up. We might be able to get through it.
Because I'm thinking we might have to let the ship turn around. And then we would have
Yeah.
to probably hook it the rest of the way.
Probably.
I can also Thunder Wave, which I think. Oops, didn't mean to post that. I was looking at that and realized it was useless because it doesn't say anything about ice. Yeah, spiritual weapon would be less disastrous than Firestorm.
Yeah, I mean this is enough ice
Oh, I used my 7th level spell. Never mind, I can't do Firestorm. I forgot
You
I
might
used
just
that
have to spend
spell
the
for
night
Call
here.
Lightning. Whoopsies.
Yeah, I can't really do too much.
Can't make my fire cubes. I could shatter like a bajillion times though. Well, not a bajillion.
It's time
6.
for a long rest.
I can shatter 6 times.
Actually, I mean, if
If
I use Sky and
necessary.
Juggernaut, I can probably shatter the. How thick is this ice that's surrounding the ship?
Thick enough to stop it.
With iceberg gear on it, so.
We're gonna get Titanic. Go headlong into an iceberg.
Well, it's not really that. It's probably only like 2 feet thick, honestly. It's just there was enough ice to slow the ship down, where it doesn't have the force to really break through any of this ice.
Question: would Faradir know any good techniques for breaking up ice? Having grown up in the mountain.
I'd say so.
Okay. So Faradir could help break up ice too. She's probably had to do that to
If you
I don't
and the
know,
crew,
walk outside before.
I would say if you and the crew spent probably like 6 hours, I'd say you could do it. You could get the ship
I'll
free.
We haven't. Have we taken a long rest yet?
no.
No.
So that would be
That's
verging
since
into
we got the gun.
exhaustion,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
it would.
I'll cast Guy and Juggernaut
Okay.
because when I do that, I count as a siege weapon, so I should be able to smash more ice up. It'll just be at 5th level.
Okay.
And I'll test it a little bit, just kind of as I walk towards the ship. And I realize we kind of need to get it out. Okay, as Guy and Juggernaut, and then I'll do 2 slams, I suppose. I'm gonna take the 8 out. Forgot to take that out. That wouldn't count for this.
Okay.
So it'd be 12, but then since it's siege, it'd be 24.
Got it. Yeah. You free up an entire side of the ship.
Smash.
You shatter right
I'll
through the bottom
cast
of the ship.
Shatter on the other side.
Okay. Roll.
Because Shatter breaks items in its area.
Mhm.
That's the wrong character sheet. Faradir doesn't have Shatter.
Asif does though.
She does.
Always will.
Okay.
Gotta love that type of story.
I don't have any more channel divinities, unfortunately. I'm gonna do a 3rd level Shatter. Oh, nice. 21 damage.
Yeah, you get the other side of the ship.
Yippee!
I kind of scream up in my God Juggernaut form. Turn.
Lefting?
Yeah.
No one gets that reference.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
It's a Barbie movie reference. Said lefting? Left a room?
Oh, I gotta watch it. I still need to see it.
No, like, I mean old Barbie movies.
Oh, like animated Barbie.
Yeah,
movie.
the animated
Oh.
Barbies. Specifically Barbie Fairytopia Mermaidia.
Oh,
Okay.
From, I believe, 2003.
damn. Yeah, I know.
A banger of a film. It looks,
a banger.
honestly, it holds up. I watched it the other night with
Fairytopia?
Lynn. Yeah, it holds up. The old Barbie movies slap. Me and Lynn are making our way through them.
Nice. Okay. So, Gamesh, do you help move the ship in your enlarged form?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If
I'd
if,
say
I, if it seems as though I need to, yeah.
with your help, the ship can actually begin to turn around, and begin to start breaking through ice. And like as the ship begins to travel, and kind of move from this spot, you do note that eventually the ice turns, the filaments get back to normal where they stop holding, like they begin to like crawl away ice on the surface of the water, like before.
All right. All right. So my main thing is like the ship doesn't need to go anywhere. I just wanted to be able to turn for as if it was going on its way out.
Yes.
Um,
Which
and
is
once
basically-
that's done, I'll drop the spell and I'll fully climb back on board.
Okay.
Now that that's done, all right. Well, now that the ship is free, I think we're probably gonna wanna travel the rest of the way without the ship. And it'd probably be best to have the ship not sitting here in the middle of this lake in this river.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
But sleep, we should probably get some sleep first.
So you all choose to get some sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take watch.
Honk shoe.
Gotcha.
How's Damien doing?
Yeah.
Um,
How do you feel about all of it?
Damien is
Has he seen any of it?
confused. Yeah, he saw all of it. He's just confused
Okay.
as hell. He's just silently, just kind of like, just watching. And eventually, as the events of the night proceed, he will ask, kind of all of you. So, does this stuff happen regularly? You see,
Yeah, I mean, there's
Well,
different
to an-
factors, but it's always something. Tell you that.
Huh.
But this is the first time I saw something grow eyes.
Good to know. Wow, what fun.
All right. All right, before I go to sleep, I'm make sure nothing else comes. So I'm gonna head up to the deck and take a first watch.
Okay.
Isuf will aid in first watch. Check out them eyes.
As you take up your first watch, can I have perception checks?
Yes, you can. I feel so bad about Snapface.
I didn't change the name, but that's Asus roll.
He was at 1 HP. He would not have survived.
Uh,
I will not lie to you.
I know, but like I wish Seer had rolled well enough that he would have took the remove
Yeah.
first.
I know. And maybe if
I
you
didn't
had-
even roll an intimidation check.
If you had healed him, maybe he could have like had a chance. Like the shadow might not have killed him. But he was alone in the frozen tundra with
Mhm.
3 eyes and now 2 heads.
Mhm.
I was gonna. That's why I wanted him to take the remove curse. Then we could have brought him on the ship. Then he could have been like another
Right.
hand.
The
But-
problem is, I will say, you probably realize this, that it's not really a curse, it's more mutations.
It's not. It's the hunger I wanted to cure him of more so
Fair
than
enough.
Yeah, because if he could like
what had actually happened.
as long as he wouldn't try to nibble on us in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Snack
or
time.
may suddenly turn on us because he got a
Got too
little
hungry.
too hungry.
Yeah.
He got the rumblies in his tummy.
Got the
That only-
rummies in his
that only
tummy.
flesh will satisfy.
Yeah. I had a rumbling in my stomach. The only stomach so the hands were satisfied. I love that shit, dog.
Yeah.
Carl.
Wow, I've not thought about that in years.
I'm saying. He said by the trajectory of the moon and the
Getting
sun at the bottom of the
flashbacks.
ocean.
None of us
Okay.
should have been allowed on the internet.
Oh, but I'm so glad I was.
Same, honestly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anything happened during first watch?
The night itself is entirely calm. There is no sound. There is very little wind. It is still and silent for the most part, which just makes it more and more eerie. Yeah, nothing seems to come out of the first watch.
Okay.
Who takes up a second watch?
I will.
Anyone else?
Verde will do third watch.
Does Belric keep his mount summoned still or no? Just wondering.
Probably not right now.
Probably not right now. Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I think usually he doesn't have it out unless specifically needed for. I guess we're
We
flying
just
around
have
or
a
something.
griffin around with us. Just
Why not?
chilling.
Yeah,
That
why
sounds
not?
cool as fuck.
I would do
It does. That would be rad.
That'd be
So
rad.
Belric, where is our griffin?
Where's our pet?
Where is our griffin?
Where's Chad's friend?
Where's Chad's friend? Where's Chad's cousin?
If only we could awaken the griffin.
If only. Well, the griffin's already smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can.
Yeah.
Can talk.
Actually, I think it has the same intelligence as Chad. Actually.
Oh my
If not-
goodness.
if not
Best
higher.
friends.
Yeah, he's like a 6 or 8 intelligence.
Oh,
I think it's lower than Chad's is.
it is lower than. I could have swore that it had like a 10. I could be wrong.
Well, Chad is also an 8th level wildfire druid, so.
Yeah, honestly.
Who I don't think did anything in that combat.
No, I
Look.
disintegrated him before he could. He summoned his
No,
mon,
no,
and then I
in
killed him.
the null combat.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I
that's
didn't
not his
roll.
job.
I didn't roll for him.
That's
Look.
not his job.
When Chad
He was
That's
Chad
definitely
finally
true.
He
unleashes his
was with
power,
Senti, so he's not going to, you know.
we gotta just we
He
gotta
doesn't
like
need
if
to
we leave.
exert himself. He's just a little guy.
No,
Yeah.
imagine we leave Chad at the manor and someone tries to invade. They're like, "What's this little bug going to do? Cast a 5th level
Casts
spell."
casts fireball.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Wall of fire.
Okay, wall of fire.
I'm
My
not
little
trapped in here.
Chad.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with
But
me.
they're here with me.
So,
Man.
second watch, Belric. Perception check.
I really want Chad to have be like a 20th level caster, but still have the hit points of a fire beetle.
Oh man, so
Uh-oh.
there's nothing but full
Uh-oh.
blast cannon.
Yeah, glass cannon.
Oh, I think I. Don't I have something for that?
Infinite cosmic power, itty bitty hit point pool.
No.
It's like if you don't take me out within the first turn.
I just remember
I will destroy
Traxagore
you all.
out of random, out of nowhere. Traxagore is the otter that can cast Time Stop.
Who?
Amazing.
It's a wizard who turned himself into an otter because he liked it more than his normal form.
Honestly, that's so valid.
So he has like mind blank.
I'd
Time
want to be an
Stop,
otter if I could just do that.
Cling shift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only otter in D&D.
Is there an otter stat block?
No.
I don't think so.
That's incredibly unfortunate.
Oh my god, this guy is otter control.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Belric. You don't really notice much over the course of your night, which is fun.
We wake up, all our stuff is gone.
Anyone else? Is there a third watch, or are you just doing 2 watches?
Faraday will take third watch.
Fair enough. Perception check for Faraday.
Okie dokie.
Same as
26
Asa.
again.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm rolling so many 26s this session.
Um,
God damn.
Yeah. On your watch, it is fairly calm, but one thing you do note is that the mound of earth where Thin was is engorged.
Is it moving?
No?
Okay.
Just engorged.
Pour hydrochloric acid on it like you do with an anthill.
What?
You can do that to anthills. Kills all the ants inside. You shouldn't, because
Isn't
it
there a-
also destroys a bunch of stuff around the anthill, but you can.
Yeah. Isn't there a movie about a kid who hurts ants?
Got turned into an ant.
Yeah.
Oh no! Well, he turns ant-sized,
Yeah.
and the movie's called Ants.
There's also Arthur and the Mini Moys. He turns into a little guy.
Yeah. I remember that. I used to love that movie as a kid.
It's a good movie.
You gotta learn to come up
There's
for
Bugs
hurting
Life.
the ants, though.
One of the best movies. I love Bugs Life.
I was terrified of it as a child. It gave me nightmares.
The locust, the crickets.
Bugs were
them
too
bastards-
scary.
Them bitches were crazy looking.
That's probably why I have such an intense fear of bugs. is That movie. It ruined me.
Specifically that one.
My irrational
Ant
fear of
Bully, that
insects
was
comes from that.
You know what? I was thinking of Ant Bully. I think Ant Bully's actually the movie I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Ant Bully. Ants was the other one.
Wasn't Ants No, it was A Bug's Life that was about them fighting grasshoppers.
Yeah, that's when the
I think
ants
it
were
was
huge.
locusts, not
Ant.
grasshoppers.
Well,
Because they were eating
No, I think
everyone's
they
food, so it
called.
was locusts.
yeah, and they
Yeah,
were
but I
eating
think they.
ants too.
But I think they called them grasshoppers in the
Yeah, I
movie
think they
though.
called them grasshoppers, but I don't think they were. It's
Hmm.
there's
They
too
were
many
grasshoppers that act like locusts.
ant-focused bug movies for children.
Yeah, and
You're
ants was the
not
one where
wrong.
the ants was the one where the ants like kind of were like almost like human. That they had the human faces.
Yeah, and like
But they,
human bodies.
yeah, but they were like ants though.
Ugh.
I remember seeing that one on.
In
Yeah.
Witchlight, Rufus is playing a Thrycreen that's an ant.
Yeah, they look like people. I was like, why do they look like this?
Eh.
She was out of his league.
Oh yeah, the dude fell in love with Princess Bala, except
And he was like a little punk, but she wasn't.
yeah, she doesn't deserve. He doesn't deserve her.
Yeah, she was out of his league.
God
real.
damn, y'all are ruthless.
She was a literal
What?
princess.
Listen, look,
Maybe he
And he
had
didn't
a
even
nice
do his day
personality.
job.
listen, look. I'm.
Maybe
I'm
he
all
was
for-
funny.
He wasn't.
Oh, I'm
wasn't, though.
sorry. Is Funny gonna help you run the colony?
Maybe.
No. Listen,
I've never seen this movie.
I know.
I actually haven't either.
Maybe I'm just a cynic, but some people are out of people's league sometimes.
You're
I
not
don't know how.
wrong.
Well, it's also if you're just gonna be a little guy who doesn't even do your job because you're like, I want to be an individual and I'm not allowed to be an individual.
Exactly.
Welcome to the club, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, you work in a factory. Yeah. But like,
And what did
why
he
do
do
you
at the end
gotta
of the movie?
he almost gets everyone killed.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, what did he actually end up doing at the end of the movie? Didn't
I think they just went
he
back
didn't?
to
Yeah,
he just
went
goes
back to-
home.
yeah, he just went back to the colony. I forgot exactly what they had him
Yeah.
doing though.
yeah, like
Fucker just goes home and continues his life.
Right,
yeah!
and they fell in love. So it's like he wasn't even spectacular in the movie. So
Okay,
he was still a basic bitch.
let's get back
A
to
movie
the
about a completely average.
Okay, sorry. All right, I'll stop judging people's relationships. I'll
Ant
apologize.
Specifically
conversation
the
came out of
relationships of
nowhere.
fictional ants.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
That came out of nowhere. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't.
Sometimes
I
you have
don't even know.
opinions on the movie
I,
Ants.
I love those types of conversations that are just like the most ridiculous starting points. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah. Other than that, Fair Deer. has,
fair
like,
to roll a 26.
other than the strange mound where Thin was, you don't see anything.
Disconcerting.
from Mound.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start from the mound. Maybe the body's just swelling up.
You all
Maybe.
awaken in the morning.
All right.
Is the
long
ground
rest.
wet here?
It's ice and snow.
That doesn't make a lot of sense then. It wouldn't be bloating.
I meant
Oh.
the body.
Yeah, the body. It wouldn't be bloating if it's not like soaking up water.
It also was growing
Not
eyes
that
and
much at
heads.
least. Yeah, I feel like it's more that it's like doing something freaky in there than just like
Not normal.
normal decomposing.
No. When I meant bloating, like, I meant like this thing like pop or something. Because
Okay.
You all have a very quick meal, and Cal does talk to you, and he's specifically going to ask if you want to continue the journey northward on the ship or not.
No, there's too much chance it might get trapped again.
Yeah, he'll agree with that actually. So, How do you get into the well then?
We all look at Senti.
He said, "No, we're walking. We need some exercise." Yeah, wouldn't walk.
So convenient.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. So before we go, if I could recommend, I would say probably try to get back to the coastline.
We'll do our best.
Uh,
Ace, if you staying with the ship?
it'd probably be for the best.
Yeah.
Because she's the main like heavy hitter on the ship if anything goes wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She's also their healer.
Yeah, like so she's kind of necessary to be on the
Yeah,
ship.
she wants to be there with Steed, so.
I mean, they do have a doctor.
Yeah,
Well, if
but
anything attacks though, like no one's gonna put out like damage like Ace did.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I forgot the name. of
Just what's it? We'll contact you once we've gotten to the well.
Okay. Stay in touch.
And from that point, yeah. So either I'll leave it up to your best judgment. If you feel as though moving around will be the safest, do that. Or if it's just hiding out, that works too.
We'll see how it goes. Play it by ear.
All right. Everyone ready?
ready.
I like how yeah, it sound like fairy tale. So unenthused, like yes, I guess so.
Oh, wait. Cal.
Yeah.
Make sure absolutely nobody drinks the river water.
Got it. We'll avoid that.
They go dump out the buckets they just filled with river water.
Actually,
They haven't.
has anyone on the crew drink river water yet?
He said no.
Okay, good.
Pim.
I couldn't hear.
If Pim was like a modern day person, Pim would definitely be the Brita guy.
The
He'd be me.
He'd be me.
Self-insert.
Yeah.
Self-insert.
The little freak that lives on our ship.
Who doesn't
cooks
speak a
in, like-
word of English?
Yeah, that's your self-insert.
Yup.
Nice.
Iconic.
That's how he keeps all the secrets because Pim we can't understand him. So
Yeah.
As soon as one of us learns ancient Grimolian, we'll know all the lore.
I mean, technically, since he could
all the
understand him.
lore.
That's true. Senti knows everything he's saying. I'd like to think Senti knows and just is choosing not to tell us.
Cindy's like, oh, they're not ready for this.
Yeah, we haven't
It's too
earned it
deep.
yet.
She said maybe at 20th level. Wait, what's 20th level? Got too meta. All right. Well, now that everyone's been warned about the water, we know what everyone's gonna be doing. I guess we are wind walking, walking with the wind.
So, the spell is cast. You all spend the minute shifting into your air-like forms and then rising off the ship. I will say, as you do so, the little dirt mound that Gamesh made for Thin kind of erupts, and stepping out of it, you see a skeleton of a gnoll with all of the flesh rended away, with two skulls. It stands, looks about, and then walks off into the icy snow and tundra.
Let him rest.
Sure, that's fine.
He's been through enough.
Now he's an undead.
Oh, he's a
Leave the poor
twin-headed
guy
skeleton.
alone.
No,
Kill Belric.
he's a twin-headed
Can you put him out
skeleton.
of his
No,
misery?
Belric, fix it.
Kill him so hard he doesn't get
Belric.
back up again.
It would take Belric a minute to unshift from his form. There's no way he could catch up.
Unshift from the form, go over there,
Damn.
attack him, shift back in. Yeah.
He's walking away already. You have to stay still when you unshift. He's going to live.
Well, alright. Bye.
You know what? We said we let him go.
Well, he might show up
This
later
isn't
again.
him.
It's as close as this
He
is
gets
getting.
recruited by Usador.
Oh no! Come through as a Death Knight, a Knoll Death Knight.
That'd be interesting. But anyways, with that minor distraction out of the way, you take off, heading directly north, or do you head directly for where the well is on the map?
Well, okay, yeah, the well is a little bit to the west. Um. My best bet personally is to follow the river. That was be my vote.
Yeah. Seems alright to me.
Okay. You all begin flying northward, heading along the river. The sight really doesn't change. You still see that eerie filament that seems to choke many parts of the river with just the coloring of it, but keeping the ice at bay, allowing the river to still flow in a natural state. And it doesn't take you very long to reach the top of the mountains. You can see the distant glacial peaks spread out in all directions. You see distant mounts of magma and light. Dozens of, maybe hundreds of locations for dragons to roost and nest. And the only thing that is different is to your kind of southwest is a massive, almost swampland. The river itself seems to majoritarily come from the mountains, fed by glacial melt. But there are many small streams and creeks that filter out from this wetland known as the Great Well, this swampy forest, and that spreads. And you do note that the filament seems to be coming from the Great Well. The actual waterfalls are pristine and blue and clear, but not the Great Well. You see a ring of mountains surrounds this currently desolate, gross looking place. Do any of you wish to investigate further?
I mean,
Hmm.
yeah. So you said this moss is coming from the waterfalls. What you said, right? I'm assuming. Or the
It's
water is
coming.
just coming from the waterfall.
It's coming from the creeks and streams that come from the Great Well itself.
Okay. And
And
you
no,
talking about just the water? Or you talking about the moss that's on the water too?
that's where the filament seems to be coming from. That
Okay,
moss
it's
on the
coming from
water.
those. All right. I think that would probably be a good place to investigate personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone wish to make a perception check or investigation?
Yes,
Either or.
always. Perception. Ooh, bad. We got a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. I am down a lot of stuff.
Um, anyone else, or is it just the two of you?
Um, I'd like to look around. I don't think I'll do better, but I think I would like
You're
to.
good at investigation.
I thought it
Well,
was a
he's a,
perception check.
yeah.
He said either.
Yeah. Either.
Oh.
Oh, I only heard the perception part. Yeah, I'll look around. Are there any sticks on the ground?
I mean, you're at this point. You're high in the sky.
Oh, okay. I thought we had transformed. My bad.
No.
Yeah, investigation. 24.
Good. Um, looking through from just like a blanket, kind of view between Fairdir and Gamesh, there's not really much of interest to see. It just seems like this very kind of almost gross space, and it's just not. It doesn't look good. Seer, you kind of analyze the forest line and where all these creeks and streams kind of meet and conjoin, and you realize that there is almost definitely a center to the Great Well. Um, and you do spot a massive, um, some sort of massive tree with no leaves on it that kind of catches your attention. It's hard to notice because it's not that big of a tree, but it is noticeable, especially as it pertains to a lot of these small uh, bodies of water, the creeks and the streams that kind of filter out and create this wetlands environment. But you believe you've noticed a something of note at least.
Can I get closer to it?
You begin flying over there.
Yeah, not because we're still high in the sky. I want to get a little bit lower to get a better look at it, but I don't want to. I don't want to be like touching it.
I gotcha. I'm assuming you all follow Seer's lead.
Yeah,
I
I
do.
follow at least.
Okay. You begin to hover over the this location, the Great Well, and one thing you do notice is that there is this low-lying mist that kind of is very prevalent throughout. And as you get to the center, you can still see the top of this massive tree. There's hints of a space underneath, of like a mossy, watery kind of environment, and just the center of this water in the region.
Does the space seem heart-shaped?
No.
Okay.
This tree, it is old and gnarled but massive. Um, it certainly doesn't really fit the environment. It's very alien and strange. There is some sort of island that it's perched upon, with a almost circular, um, set of almost like a lake around it, but it's flowing. If that makes sense. It's not flowing fast, but even from this height, as you've gotten a little bit closer to it, you can tell there's movement there. It's slow, but there is some movement, which is strange based on that it's flowing away from the tree.
Okay. And the filament is there, yeah?
It is very much there. It is almost engulfing the space. You see some of the filament has almost sprung from either the tree itself or from the water itself, and are connecting many of the branches, creating this almost like giant kind of like tent pole effect, almost cementing the tree into the ground, to the ground at least.
Well. That's not good.
Gamesh, roll me a perception check. Is Ganesh there? Cool.
Here's not.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what you kind of see. It's kind of easy to tell that this is definitely a source of whatever this is. There's a feeling that all of you are getting just from being in this space. It's hard to place. You might have to land to get a clearer sense.
Not liking the vibe.
Mm-mm.
Did not pass the vibe check. What if we just left? You know? What if we just went home? Like that guy in the movie about ants. We should probably like go there.
Sorry, I
You
had
know?
to take a phone call.
Oh, you're fine.
We should probably go in the bad place.
Yeah, okay.
You all wish to land?
Okay,
Do we
we're
wish
going
Wish
in.
to,
is not the
or
word I would
like,
use.
do we kind of need to?
Okay, so we're going. All right, what's the bad place? I'm sorry, I was on the phone.
You're
So
currently-
there's a
It's spooky ooky.
Okay, a spooky Yuki. Okay, the spooky Yuki place did not pass the vibe check. I'm guessing.
It
There's a
did
weird
not.
feeling that we can't get quite yet, and we think we need to land to understand it.
We might
Which
as well. We're
isn't
here.
ominous at all.
Listen, I mean, we already traveled like 7 days on ship. We might as well.
Yeah, might as well at this point.
It's like driving all the way to New York and being like, are we really not gonna go see some of the tourist spots? We're here. We might as well. So what that our car got broken into? We can still go.
So you landed?
We're like those people in a horror movie where it's like, we might as well continue our vacation in this weird, creepy cabin where the doors open and close by themselves.
Exactly. Like we only have 3 days of PTO.
It
We gotta
cost
use
us
it.
$10,000 to be here, so we're gonna stay here and be happy.
Even if it kills us.
Yeah.
All right, but I think we're landing.
Unfortunately.
He has a map, guys. Oh no.
You pass
Oh,
through
what did I?
into the layers of lightly obscured terrain. And you see the tree is more noticeable. The air is thick, moist, wet, with a stench of strong decay all around it. And as you land, I'm assuming you're unshifting from your previous forms.
Uh,
Probably.
yeah.
You get a
Might as
familiar,
well.
Gamesh, you get a familiar feeling. As if you have a realization. You've had this at some other spots before where you realize you're standing in front of a planar gate. This is one.
Don't know where to.
Make make a religion check. I'll give you advantage.
I mean, just I'll just roll a d20. Is this +1? 17.
17. Um, as you look, there is this moment of realization that you're fairly certain that that tree, in some way, is a gateway to the plane of Arborea.
To the what?
The plane of Arborea.
Isn't that where the
Arborea.
gods live?
No, I don't think so.
It is a
Arborea is where
plane
that's
of
where the gods live.
joy and sorrow, of great sylvan energy, of essentially chaotic good.
Yeah, that one's the.
It's the one the gods live on. Am I
No, the gods
crazy?
are. No, the gods are on the. Well, the gods live on like a couple different planes, really. But
They
I
live
thought
in
Arborea was their main one, though.
no, that's Ervander, I believe, or
yeah,
Mount Celestia,
Oh,
too.
yeah, Mount Celestia.
hmm,
That's the main one.
Um,
No,
okay.
this one is the on the cosmic wheel thing. It's the one that's on the right upper, right?
yeah.
It's above Pandemonium.
Um,
Yeah.
and another thing you probably realize is that Oceanus, the antithesis of the river Styx, flows through Arborea, and
Okay.
you get the sense that this water, the way it's coming from the tree itself, that this is a section of a great and powerful river here on the material plane.
Okay.
A focus point of technically good
All
that
right.
is filled with a dangerous filament that is warping the land.
Could have swore I had a thing for the planes. Or I did. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. I could have swore I wrote down the planes things. I might not have.
I think you do somewhere. If you look up
I
Guanistan,
have.
maybe it's in there.
Yeah, it might be. I have so many fucking notes at this point. This is about the. Well, I'll put it in the Great Whale section. Uh, um, how do you spell Arborea?
Arborea.
Arborea portal. All right. All right, and it's connected to River Styx, and this seems to be
The good version of the River Styx,
a okay.
essentially. Oceanus. The
Ocean-
river that connects many of these the upper planes of the world.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I might know why that moss is on the water. I'm pretty sure that's a planar portal, or it's residing somewhere within that tree.
Okay. So is the moss coming from the portal?
Is I mean, is the water coming directly from the portal? Does it look like?
The water is. It's
Okay.
almost flowing from underneath the island somehow.
All right. If I had to guess, I think the portal's probably somewhere near the tree roots.
Mm-hmm.
Then the water's coming from there. It's connecting to Arborea.
Okay, and the moss is connecting to the tree.
Well, no, the
The
moss.
moss is connecting to the tree. It's almost
Okay.
there's like filaments of this strange green moss that is like almost grabbing onto the tree branches and almost like weighing it down.
Yeah, so my running theory is that the Great Beast is corrupting this river.
That tracks.
So basically, that tree's probably the problem.
The what?
So the tree's the problem.
Those damn
Maybe?
trees.
But we were told that the filament is the essence of the champion of the Great Beast.
Right. So that's makes it the problem. Right?
Yeah, the champion is the problem, but is the champion the tree?
Is the essence? Well, the moss is the essence of the champion, and the moss is coming from the tree. So the tree
Yeah,
is.
but we know
it's-
that the champion has horns and sounds like a goat.
Right, but the tree could be the source of power. Could be the connection to the great beast directly, or the champion. Or at least that makes sense in my head. I'm not sure if it sounds sane or not. Should I just shoot a fireball at it?
Try cutting the moss off first. Because I don't know if the problem is the tree or if the tree is just a
Innocent bystander in the process.
yeah side
Fair.
effect of the planar portal. Though the tree did seem alien and weird, so
Can I roll me a history check with advantage?
With disadvantage?
With advantage. You clearly remember one of the other portals that you've seen was in Don Willow, and it was
And there, and
it
that
was
willow tree.
connected
Yeah.
to the willow tree.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, so we don't want to destroy the tree.
Thank you, Thank you, Graham. No, what's here? You're right. I forgot in Don Willow. The tree that was there was connected to another of the heavenly planes.
That's right.
So it's the moss.
Yeah. Okay. So the moss is probably a side effect of the champion. But we can try removing the moss from here, and I guess either that'll solve it or the champion will show up.
Let's be real. The champion's gonna show up. Let's just be absolutely honest. We know exactly what's gonna happen.
I can be optimistic.
That's not like you.
Yeah, well, lying to myself is.
Fair point.
That's not true either. It's just lying to everyone else.
Yeah, she lies to everybody else, not herself.
This
so,
in and of itself is a lie that she's telling other people.
so in other words, thanks for trying to make me feel better. Uh, all right. How do you want to try to get this moss off this tree?
Well, if with our luck, if the champion is the issue, then we can just try like a magic weapon that can cut things.
I cast True Seeing.
Okay.
That's significantly more intelligent.
I think that's out to 120. I want to say.
Got it.
I'll put it into the chat. Yes, out to 120. Nothing. Does anything stand out? I'll get a little closer if I have to. Does anything seem to be standing out now that I can?
This tree is old and withered, and there are places where it is kind of fallen apart. There is something dark in the center of the tree.
All right,
It
in the center.
is- Let me hold up. Let me do this up real fast. To get a good description. It looks just to be. There's like slight movement within it, but it's like a dark shadow just roiling in the center of the tree. And you only see it with true sight.
There's something in the tree. As you guys can see, like whenever I cast See Invisibility or True Sight, my eyes will start to glow with arcane energy.
That's lovely.
Some type of darkness. Probably champion knowing our luck.
Yeah.
Does it seem to be reacting to us at all, or is it just riling on its own?
Currently, it's just roiling.
Hello, my berry.
Welcome.
We're about to fight a demon in a tree.
Hello. More like the champion of an eldritch horror. But
We're about to face Cthulhu's like twice removed like nephew or something.
yeah, Cthulhu's younger brother's like lackey for all intents and purposes.
Adopted daughter's boyfriend.
Adoptive daughter's like ex-boyfriend who really wants to be her boyfriend again.
Yeah.
As you're looking at this, you hear a strange sound coming from behind you. Just a simple bah, bah.
Oh shit! I turn around.
Yeah, you turn
Penny.
around and you watch, emanating from one of the trees behind you, a small sheep just seems to calmly walk from one tree to another You watch it walk over to this tree right over here.
Yeah.
And you watch it goes up to the wood and then goes inside of it. This is what the sheep looks like.
Oh my god, here it goes. I just want to kind of blow up the whole area and call it a day.
And then you hear something else. So, what is your goal here, Gamesh?
Do I know what direction it's coming from?
It's in your mind. Only you hear it.
Oh, it's in my mind. It's It's telepathic.
Mm-hmm.
Now it depends. Are you gonna get in my way or not?
And what is your way?
To cleanse that tree right now.
You can certainly try. Senti,
Then it sounds. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
you hear a voice in your head. I sense you have something. It's living. Sylvan in nature. I want it. Give it to me. Now.
I hit return. I see a goat. A sheep?
It's a champion.
I see.
Okay.
I'll rip that heart from you.
And we can only hear the voice in our heads individually, right?
Yeah, it's only individually.
Okay.
Came back to something so aggressive.
This is the great beast's domain. You all hear this now. Feed and drink from the well, and you will be nourished. And you will find a new world. Resist, and you will not survive.
To be fair, we've done a lot of plane hopping, so we've seen a bunch of worlds already.
Have you seen the great beast?
Yeah.
There is a resounding crack that just echoes through all of you and the entire area. You hear the trees suddenly almost shudder in pain. He sees you. He judges you. I am his voice. I am his instrument. You will will submit. You hear the cracking sound again, and suddenly the tree explodes. You watch as, from the center of the tree itself, a dark orb expands the size of a huge entity, and then suddenly gains true form as you see a strange and malevolent creature born out of the corruption of the great beast.
Do we have enough time to do something?
No.
Unfortunate.
This large, gangly creature's head is topped with 4 twisted horns, covered with arcane sigils that hum with power. Attached to these horns and growing from vines are miniature versions of this entity that are growing and festering, being fed and being used as food by this entity. It is ram-like, sheep-like in appearance, with long, spindly arms that end in massive clawed fingertips. It has 4 arms that just emanate around a middle, open rib-like cage that festers and boils. Its 2 red-like eyes meet all of yours as it completely not only explodes the tree, but disintegrates it. The entire center of the tree is now entirely hollow and broken open. And there is this horrid, just squelching sound as all of the water seems to just almost hop 3 feet in the air and then settle once more. And
Roll
Yeah.
initiative.
you have to roll initiative now. If you want to see what it looks like,
Do I want to? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me
Absolutely.
hold up. Give me 1 moment. I have to showcase the other.
Ooh, high
I'd
initiative.
love to see it.
No, they're too big. Moving these is gonna be suck. You see the one of the sheeps comes out of the tree from
It's
where you saw it.
tiny.
Another one comes out there. They are small creatures. But this is the entity that we are looking at today.
Mm.
Let me zoom. Look what he's done to the pretty
I
tree.
don't like it.
But you like the beast.
I think it looks really cool. I don't like that it wants to hurt us.
Hey, buddy.
It looks so rad.
This isn't even the beast.
I think it does have too many legs though. That makes me uncomfy.
Mm-hmm.
Too many legs.
I mean,
It helps
those
with the stability.
are his arms.
Simply have less legs. Have less of them.
Arms, legs. What's the difference to a sheep?
He only has 2 legs. He has like 4 arms though.
That's too many arms.
Too many limbs, dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't like this guy.
Mooney's is just very complicated. Those walk out.
Damn, I'm at the top of initiative for once.
Right. I mean, to be fair, well, except for Mabehi, obviously, but you have the highest.
Oh my god, you're right. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, our group's pretty slow.
We are, yeah, that's true. But you don't
Yeah.
have to be sneaky or slow if you can be fast and hit really hard.
That's so
You
negative.
don't.
I bet he needs an initiative. Oh, Bebehi, you get 2 turns in combat now, basically, by the way.
Mhm.
And you can use
On
sneak
the
attack
first-
on both turns. And it's stupid powerful.
Love it.
I think the ability was added to your character sheet, but you should probably look over it in case I'm wording it in a bad way.
Yeah, he rolled so bad, which is very
Really
annoying.
quickly, should I have full health, or have I been
Yep.
injured?
We've had a long
Yeah,
rest.
you should have full health.
Unless you decided to go, like, I don't know, tumbling through some briars on our way here.
Of course he does. Okay, Romeo, what are you doing? There's a cat in my room. He's just sniffing everything.
So for second initiative, is it just gonna be count 1? Because it would be -2
Yeah, it's gonna be 1.
if you did the -10.
Yeah, it'll just be 1.
I bet he rolled an 8. Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's gotta roll low at some point.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is just a straight dex roll. No.
Yeah. No plus
proficiency.
17.
Yeah.
God, I'm in a group chat for work, which is like convenient but also so annoying.
Now I don't need my foreman and my crew lead have my number, but I really don't need them texting me. Like, don't bother me after work hour.
Yeah, this is just for like people trying to have shifts covered, especially because our main morning guy during the week just had 2 wisdom teeth pulled. So now everything's fucked up.
Oh no.
A quick question. I have all my charges of Cabal's Ruin back, right?
You might need to roll for that.
Yeah, because Graham used all of them.
I used 6.
I don't know how many there are.
Thought it recharged over time.
You have to roll every
It
day
does.
to get charges
we used
back.
it last
Yeah.
night.
Oh, 1d4 plus 2. Okay.
Yeah, you're only missing 6, so you get a 40.
How many charges does it have?
A lot.
Hmm,
That's 12, I believe.
interesting. Holy shit.
4 plus 2, yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Minimum.
Better
that
than
means I have
none,
7, right?
though.
Okay.
Should have 9. Because if you have 6 right now, then you should have 3.
I had 4.
Oh, it might.
So
It
it's
might
up to...
I might have lied. It might only be 10. I used 6 for sure, though.
What? I don't know, my
Yes, you have,
character
you have
sheet
7
says 4.
charges now.
Okay.
Yep. I
Okay,
don't know why I
cool.
thought it was 12. Okay. Fairdeer.
Who, me? I'd like to get big, please.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna skedaddle. I run away. No.
Oh, sorry. Let me just redo that.
Woo.
I'm trying to fix the tokens on the map. They're not. No one moved their tokens, so they are a little off.
I wasn't paying attention enough to realize it was off center.
You're fine.
So there's 30 feet.
Yep,
Which
you step
is
into the water.
Remember, there's water right there.
interesting. There's water?
Yep, that is the water.
Yeah, there's water surrounding the tree.
Oh, okay. 1 second. Okay, so that's
May not
20
wanna do
feet. Does
that.
this look like bad? This is bad water, right? Like if I'm in it, I'll
Has-
die?
It has the
It's-
moss on it.
Yeah, it's not good water.
But like,
Well,
do I have to like drink it for it to be bad?
We don't know.
Faraday knows that
Interesting.
it's driven people insane.
Yeah, that's true, I
So-
suppose.
Does she wanna? Also,
I'll
she can't swim,
just-
so like, does she want to risk it?
You're so right about that, actually. She can't swim and she almost drowned yesterday.
Yeah.
So she's gonna pull out her longbow.
Okay.
And she's gonna shoot this guy from afar until someone figures out how to get us across the water.
You might be able to long jump this.
What's long jump?
I don't really know actually. I just know that you're bigger, so I don't know.
It is your okay with a running
Strength, right?
start.
If she were to
It
use the
is
dash
strength.
action.
It is. I'm trying to. I always have to look it up because it's something that I never remember myself.
So I think like if you get
cover
a running start, it's supposed to be your strength score, isn't it?
Yeah, you can cover a number
My strength
of feet
score
up your strength score if you move at least
is
10 foot on a movement.
27,
Never mind then.
so
you
I
won't make it.
cannot get far enough. I would get to like here,
And then put right in the water.
which is still a very long way to jump, but not
Oh
long
yeah,
enough.
27 feet.
Yeah.
That's a very long way to jump.
Yeah, I got hops. But
Well,
no, I'll just pull out my dinky longbow and pew pew pew. Or could cast a spell.
you could cast a spell. Try not to hurt the tree though.
That's true. I'll do longbow.
13 does not hit.
Unfortunate. And I'm shooting at the main guy, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
This next attack. These guys are bad too, right? They're like little minions.
I mean, they haven't attacked us yet.
The two little, the three on him don't seem to really be doing much other than being on him. The two that are separate seem to be.
Okay, they're like
somewhat
emotional
independent.
support. That's fair enough.
Yeah. The two other ones, they're a little different. 22 hits.
Okay. For 9 damage. And another 13 damage. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna scooch over to here. Just to spread us out a bit more. And that's my turn.
Okay. That's your turn. It's gonna use all three of its legendary actions in one go.
Damn.
Bitch ain't playing around.
All three of his legendary actions on turn one, round one. Damn.
Mass power word kill.
Oh no. I mean, I'd be all right, but I think everyone actually would be all right in a
Yeah,
row.
we would. It would just be a stupid thing to be able to do.
So it's gonna center it on Damien with a
Uh-oh.
30-foot radius, so it catches all of you.
Unfortunate.
I need everyone to make a con
Counter
saving throw.
spell. I don't have.
Oh, I'm good at those.
I need Faradir to learn counter spell specifically.
What's Belric's bonus again?
+4.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's hard.
I went away from Belric. No. Curses. I'm good at calling them. Ooh, baby. Hey, we rolled the same thing, Gamesh. Wow.
Getting a lot of team.
Both got a
doubles.
17 on the dice.
Yeah.
Did you max out your con?
Mm,
I hope so. Yeah, I maxed
13.
it out. I had
Nice.
to. Remember it.
You
That
just
increases my-
had to.
Yeah, I mean, it also increases my AC. So.
Okay.
Oh, fun.
Senti, Gamesh, and Faradir pass. Everyone else takes the full brunt of 38 force damage.
That's not that bad.
Yikes.
Half as much
Speak for yourself.
for anyone who passed.
Well,
So
Um,
listen,
that's
if you
and
avoid the magic
17?
item I gave you, you've been half damage.
it would be 6.
I preferred to wear the fucking dream catcher. Excuse me.
I'm just saying.
And you watch as this sphere of energy obliterates the trees around you, as it basically summons a black hole on top of all of you.
Oh.
Question: Is
And
this an
it just
area of effect?
it technically, it's not area and effect in the way that you're probably thinking. It's not a dex save; it was a con save.
Oh, okay.
I'm using Stone's Endurance, by the way, to resist 7 points of that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Was this also a spell too?
No, not a spell.
Okay.
You said it was 38, right?
38. Yes. Force damage.
So then, okay, so I'll be making 19.
Yeah. Everything around you just disintegrates. Anything you're not carrying is gone. All the grass, all the trees, it is effective.
Does it destroy the ground underneath our feet and kind of drop down like a foot?
Probably, yeah.
I just want to see the level of destruction. That's
Yeah,
it.
it is vast in its level of destruction. It's pretty strong.
Okay, so it was basically a black hole. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. But that's 3 points. That brings it to Damien, who is going to kind of run over here. Let's see here. Yeah, he's just going to throw his trident twice. That is only 14 to hit. That misses. .22 hits. Oh, actually, no. It was with disadvantage. So that still misses. Let me just read this. 25 or 25. No. That's it. One attack misses, calls back his trident, throws it again, does 9 damage. Seer.
Yes. Well, first I would like to move a bit further away from the rest of my party.
Okay.
He's about 65 feet away from me. So I'm just going to use a 4th level magic missile. What? 6 bolts at 4th level because it's +3. I do that.
You do 19. Gotcha.
Force damage.
Okay. Easy enough. Brings it to
Yeah. That's it.
Gotcha. Brings it to Belric.
I will I'll activate my wings and fly straight towards him and attack him.
Okay. 22 does hit.
And I'll use a first level Divine Smite on this one.
He is a fiend. Three to 32. Okay. Thirty hits.
Yeah, I'll use another Divine Smite on this one. First level.
Okay. Go do it. Okay. 22, 23. That's enough. One of the thorn lambs dies. You watch as it just shrivels away on his body, and you see the creature almost like gives like a scoff, but instead of its mouth moving, you see the chest cavity opens and then closes, and you just hear the scoff in your mind. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Thorn Lamb is going to go attack Seer. It's going to attempt to kick Seer.
Shouldn't be hard.
It's 19 to hit.
That beats my 11, yeah.
Yeah. 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not good.
This one goes to Mabehi. Just gonna try to kick Mabehi. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. It's
That's-
kicking me?
Yep. This little strange, tiny.
Oh,
like,
it's a
this is-
sheep. Okay, I thought it was a big guy.
No, the
I was
small
like, how long a
little
leg
sheep.
does this thing have?
Small little sheep just goes and kicks you for 8 points of bludgeoning damage. They're not that strong. Brings to Senti.
Senti, do you have Create Bridge? Is that a spell?
Ooh, where are you putting this?
Spell Become Carpenter. You need to get Faraday or Brumo flying. That would be fantastic and funny.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't have to. It's fine. I have a plan, kind of.
You can test
Just gonna-
necromancy. Over on Seer. So is it on the lamb? Seer and the lamb. Lamb rolled 16. Graham fails. Okay. Damage. It takes the damage. Nice cheap little heal.
Do I get to choose which hit die?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. In case I'm going for the bardic hit die, which is a D8. Do I expend the hit die, or is it just?
Yeah, you expend it.
Okay. It's a 6.
Okay, 6 health. It's like you weren't even attacked.
And it's plus
I
plus
got 1
Senti's
damage out of it.
spellcasting modifier as well, so I think you get an additional 4 or 5 depending on Senti's wisdom.
Yeah, then you're full health then.
No, I'm not.
Oh, no, you're not.
I took 38 points of force damage.
I did forget about the 38 points.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm at 62 right now.
I was
Now
like,
I'm at 66.
Damage. Or 7 damage, whatever it was.
No, I wish, but no. Once again, I stood too close.
Okay. You get plus 4 health as well. Go to Gamesh then.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty. How do I want to cross this water? I will.
Just run through it.
Just run on top of the water.
That was plan A, but right is run straight on top of the water, and nothing
Don't you
will
have that
happen to me,
spell that makes
obviously.
like stone walls?
Yes, I do have
We
wall of
used it to
stone.
make a bridge before. In a lava bridge.
L- that we did. And it also broke when I lost concentration and we fell in. So
That's true. That's a very, very good point. Touche, good sir. I don't want to
but
fall into the mystery water.
But I am going to cast it anyway. So we'll be casting Wall of Stone. And so I think it was a 10 by 20. So I'll do. Well, I think no, hold up. I think the way the spell says I can make bridges and stuff. Let me pull up the spell exactly what it does.
I mean, you've made bridges before,
Yes.
so if that's the size you want to do.
Yeah, I just want to. Like, yeah, I just want to make sure that the dimensions aren't crazy. Thus you can use the spell. Wait. Wait. This one. Thus you can use the spell to bridge a chasm or create a ramp. If you create a span greater than 20 feet in length, you must have this. I think that should be good. Actually, I might widen it out just by a little bit. Nah, that should be fine. So yeah, it'll just be a bridge that covers that, and
Okay.
then I will boom, boom, boom. Should I completely clear the distance? I might as well. I'll use my bonus action to use aggressive. And I'll begin circling around.
Okay.
That's action, bonus action, and movement.
Gotcha. Brings it to Mebehi.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna not stab. Whatever you do with the rapier to the little shit next to me.
Okay. Yeah, you stab.
Alright.
It is indeed a stabbing weapon.
It is.
Cool.
It's like a fencing sword, kind of, but sharp.
Fair.
Basically, yeah.
Cool. I'm about to make me a lamb shish kebab.
You unguard.
26 does hit.
Also, Mebehi, you do have an ability called Steady Aim, where you can give yourself advantage on your attack roll as long as you don't move that turn.
Is that
So if you didn't,
range attacks though?
I think it's any attacks.
I
It's
don't
just
have it
advantage on your
here.
next attack. It's an
I'm pretty sure she
optional
doesn't do
feature
that.
that you can choose to have as a rogue. It's not like a feat or anything. You can just choose whether you want to have it or not. It's part of Tasha's.
Would I have gotten that at the level of Beef's reflexes?
You got that at level
You'd have
3.
had it.
Oh.
Yeah. It came out with Tasha, so like.
Yeah, I
if you
can,
weren't
I
keeping
can
up with.
describe it for you if I can find a rogue here. My many characters.
Mebehi, can you roll 2d6 for me? I forgot that this item technically does have radiant damage attached to it as well. 11.
Alright, is there a way that I could add that possibly to my...
I just did.
Here,
Thing?
I'm gonna. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I'm pasting. Oh well, I guess I didn't need to paste it, but. Yeah, so you have that ability where if you don't plan on moving, you can basically give yourself free sneak attack damage.
Oh, cool. And what is that called again?
Steady aim.
Okay, cool. Graham, can I add that?
I think it's on your sheet.
No, it's not.
Oh, it
Unless
is.
I'm
Yeah,
very
yeah,
blind.
you can add it.
Cool.
Yeah. And then just roll your sneak attack damage. So roll 96.
Absurd. Ooh, somebody's mic is losing it. Oh, it's Mebehi's mic.
Mine, I'm using my crappy earbuds again, sorry. I'll just mute myself really quick.
You know, it sounds like she was listening to the Weather Channel. But who listens to the Weather Channel at 9:30 p.m.?
No, it's a cruise video.
Okay,
Video about cruises.
that makes so much more sense than the Weather Channel at 9:30.
Yeah. But
I mean, some people
So
want
wait.
to know what weather is going to be tomorrow.
I guess.
She can
So
plan
wait,
her
would
outfit
I
out
be
right
using
now.
steady aim now or?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
could roll your attack again to see if you crit. Because you get advantage on it.
Yeah, roll your attack again, I guess.
Okay.
I'll only
And you
take
can
one.
just add your sneak attack damage onto it. Or not. Okay.
Just roll 96
I
for your
absolutely
sneak attack.
whatever. I feel like my last one did better.
It did. I'm taking the 15 damage. I just need the sneak attack to add on.
Oh,
I mean,
how
honestly, I don't.
Brain has died. How do?
It's probably dead no matter what.
Oh well.
96.
Unless you roll ones on every single d6.
It's possible. Improbable, but possible.
Yeah, it's not possible. Yeah, you kill that one thorn then.
Cool. And that's it for my turn.
Mabehi, you also go right after this next turn.
Yup. The Caprathorn goes. It's going to use the beginning of its turn, and it eats one of the thorn lambs.
Guess. Also, you made up a new astrology.
Huh?
You made up a new astrology with that name.
Caprathorn?
Yeah.
It's just what it's called. His description is the temptation to aid a lost lamb should be tamped down when a thamworm appears. Where there is one, there are many, and all lead back to a creature far more terrifying than any big bad wolf.
He's a scary sheep.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. In fact, he's such a scary sheep that on his turn, ooh. Yeah, he's gonna focus on Belric, actually. Yeah. Belric, first attack is going to be 34.
Yep, that is.
Okay. 7, 10, 11. 26 points of bludgeoning damage for the first attack. That's his gore. He then stomps on you with his big steppers. That is a 32 to hit. No, hold up. I'm going crazy. 38 to hit.
Oh my.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Simply
What's
too high of a
Okay,
number.
okay. What is 14 plus 14? I'm going crazy.
28.
28 to hit. I'm going crazy.
Math is hard.
Yeah.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Oh no.
Rubber room.
No.
A rubber room with rats.
No,
And rats
server
were
mute,
crazy.
server mute, server mute.
No. Oh god. What a meme.
Slash ban.
3, 8. Ew. That's 18 bludgeoning damage. That's so bad.
Forgot to use Stone Ages.
Ooh. Let's see here. He's gonna throw a thorn at Seer.
Lovely.
Technically, he's only at disadvantage because of the range, and not because he has an enemy within 5 feet. So that is 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing a lot of dice be rolled.
I know, right?
This might be. I might be out.
19 points of piercing damage.
Okay,
Come on,
I'm
you good?
at 47.
It's a lot of small dice. It's a lot of dice.
Could have been very bad.
That is his turn. Yeah, he's gonna stay where he is. I bet he gets to go again.
Alrighty. She's gonna use her short bow on the big guy. Can she still see him even though?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Does she at all know what this thing is or have even an inkling of an idea?
He is a big ram dude.
Cool.
That is evil as hell.
Where is it? Oh, she only has one of those? That's fun. Okay, question.
Yes.
An item like the arrow of Fiend's Slay, can you reuse that, or is it once it is shot, it's just a plain arrow
So it's a
afterwards?
one-time thing.
Fun. Okay.
It'd be pretty broken if you could use it over and over.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, when else are you gonna use it?
That's the thing, Mabeki never knows, because she's never gonna know what a fiend is.
I mean,
This looks more undead than fiend. Just based purely on physical features.
I,
Could be wrong though.